Metal Gear Solid, The Twin Snakes, the GameCube remake of Metal Gear Solid, the original PlayStation 1 version. So we're just gonna watch this intro real quick, and then I'll do my intro right after. The best is yet to come. Surprisingly, they don't use that song as much here in this version of the game as the original PS1 Metal Gear Solid.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by Next Generation Special Forces being led by members of Foxhound. They are demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
So yeah, graphically this game looks better.
You
like
will have
faces.
two mission objectives.
Look like faces.
First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the President of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV.
Yeah.
After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound, your former unit, and one that I was the commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mantis,
Sorry
with
about
his
that, guys.
powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As always, this is a one-man sneaking mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP.
On-site
Yes.
procurement.
This is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
Alright, I think that's it for the main intro. Yeah. Okay, guys. So yeah. For those who don't know, this is a remake of the original Metal Gear Solid. One sec. There we go. We're gonna do a new game. We're gonna do a new game. Let's do normal. Stand on radar, not display during intrusion mode. I don't know what that means. Game start? Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna mute the audio for just a sec. Okay, so again, like I said, this is the remake of Metal Gear Solid that was exclusive to the GameCube, and I found that kind of weird why they did that. They should have like had it on the PS2, because for the most part during the early 2000s when Metal Gear Solid was being released, every Metal Gear Solid game was coming out on PlayStation, PlayStation 2, and PS3. So I found it odd that they did it for the GameCube, but nonetheless, it is a fun game. It's pretty much exactly like Metal Gear Solid, but with Metal Gear Solid 2 gameplay mechanics and graphics. I would say with the mechanics of Metal Gear Solid 2, it makes the game much, much easier. It's definitely fun. The cutscenes are actually kind of cool, but kind of funny because they're a little bit over the top, and they're over the top. But I personally like them. They look pretty cool, but they're kind of goofy sometimes. But I would still play the original version and this version because they're both pretty fun. All right, enough diddle then. Let's get straight into it. But that's also pretty cool that they got most of the original voice cast to come back to reprise their roles and pretty much do the dub again. But I heard that David Hayter, the voice of Solid Snake, kind of like, not kind of, but like gave up half his salary or half his check in order to pay, or not pay, but pretty much bring the cast back to pay them, which is pretty cool on David Hayter's part. Like, he took one for the team. I kind of thought, like, why wouldn't they come back to do this game again? I'm still hoping for a current gen Metal Gear Solid remake. That would be awesome. No, this is Snake. I like that they kept the codec the same. Or actually the layout looks more like Metal Gear Solid 2, but they kept the faces the same. Yeah, this has like a little bit different of a map control mapping compared to the original.
Pause button and then the A button to receive the call. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear.
I totally
No
did
one
not
but
notice
you
I
will
didn't
be
put the
able to
audio
hear
back
it.
on. Sorry
Got
about
it.
that, guys.
Okay, I'm ready to go.
As I was saying, the control mapping is a little bit different. Okay, that's still pretty much the same. Okay, so that's how you do first person view. That's another thing that's different. There's a first person view. So now we'll be able to properly aim at the guards better. if I can get a gun right away. Oh, wait. So that's pretty much the same. Alright. So it doesn't really show him like going for the grab. Uh-oh. Ha! They got a new soundtrack too. Metal Gear Solid, The Twin Snakes. Yeah, that looks better. Like, his face looks like a face, as opposed to the little 8-bit characters.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Naomi sounds a
Take it
little
easy.
different.
I'm grateful.
But I think it's the same voice.
If it weren't for your suit and your shot,
actor.
I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
A Hind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed. There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, he must be crazy to fly Hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you two yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself.
So Mei Ling sounds a little
What's wrong?
different. She doesn't have
Nothing.
an accent here.
I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
What's this? I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake? But I'm surprised. I didn't think you'd be so frank.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
It does, doesn't it? Well, let's get to know each other better. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system. The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you.
He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
If. We'll see.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area
I know
with strong
I've seen
harmonic
all this
resonance.
before,
So
and
be
I know
careful.
all this,
We'll be
but I
monitoring
just can't
your
help
movements
to
by radar.
skip it.
So contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake. We're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to save your current status. My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
I won't.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You
You
never
never
know.
know. Alright, here we go.
If you want to get in, there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
Yeah, I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in.
What about the air duct near the door?
One sentry on the left, and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
There should also be a duct on the second
I still
floor.
don't understand the
I can't see it
reference.
from here.
Pineapples.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
Alright, are we finally taking control? Yes, yes we are. Uh-oh. How do you get him back? Okay. Alright, so let's see. Alright, and then we gotta do that to save. Let's do a save just to have it
You
ready.
called, Snake?
Save. Yeah, we'll do a new file.
Snake, remember what de Gaulle said. The graveyards are full of indispensable men. Snake, you're all alone and surrounded by bad guys. Try to be careful and avoid getting into a fight whenever you can.
You're right. Wow, you know all sorts of great quotes, don't you?
Well, both my parents are from Guangdong, China, but I was born and raised in America. I've always liked reading literature from both sides. Kinda keeps me in touch. I'll share some more quotes with you if you like.
I'm looking forward to it. But to tell you the truth, I'd like to learn more about you.
Well, I'll think about it.
Oh, sorry about that, guys. I gotta fix this again. Press the wrong button here. Alright, here we go. Okay, let's see if I can avoid getting caught by those lights like I did on my Metal Gear Solid replay through. Okay. And hold up, no, that's not safe. And damn it, nope. That's one way to start off. Oh, he's about to wake up. Yeah, I couldn't really tell with the lighting, like it didn't. Let's see if he dropped something. Alright, cool, let's use that right away. We'll dispose of this guy. Yo, pick him up. So yeah, that's another cool feature that was a Metal Gear Solid 2 mechanic that we couldn't really do. It's lights. Alright, there we go.
Surveillance camera.
Okay, let's see. It's just these controls. I don't want to waste the shaft already. Hey. We should be fine here. Okay. I think there is no. I thought that was a vent I can go under. Okay. Alright, there's a couple guards. Here we go. M9. Great. So that's another thing different from the original Metal Gear. Is how do I fire this thing? There you go. Oh, not what I meant. I'm gonna get confused with the control schemes because I think one button does one thing and the other button does another thing. Ah! Not what I meant. This arm should be much easier. Ah, I can't get him. Not what I had in mind.
Who's there?
Do they hear me? Yeah, they can hear me.
That base must have some kind of ventilation system to recirculate the air. There should be air ducts around there somewhere. They must need a lot of power to run the base. There's probably a diesel generator somewhere. And since generating electricity requires oxygen, there must be exhaust openings for that too. You're not going to believe this, but they shot down the F-16s we were using as a diversion with a Hind D. Then we got a message from Liquid. He said if we try something like that again, he'll launch the nuke. Snake, hurry up and get in there. That Hind will be coming back soon.
What's that?
I keep confusing the action button with the crouch button.
Snake, when you enter a NEP...
No, I want to see if he will give me the codec
Snake,
for Nastasha. Oh, here's Master Miller.
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
I quit being a boot camp instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you. So call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.80.
Yeah. Miller. If that's your real name. We know who he is. Actually, this is actually pretty different.
I moved the DARPA chief to the cell in the first floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
Oh, they just opened the vent covers. They're about to start spraying for rats.
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers as soon as they're done spraying. Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Woman in the cell?
Did something happen?
There's an intruder.
Really?
He's already done 3 people.
He's killed 3 people?
Yeah, and they say say he's using
I
stealth, too.
technically killed
Stealth?
2.
There's an intruder besides me?
Anyway, I want you to increase the security detail on the chief.
Alright, here we go. So that's another thing we can do in this game that you can't really do in the original Metal Gear. Headshots. Ah.
Snake, use the elevator to move from floor to floor. To call the elevator, press the button on the nearby control panel by pressing the action button. The elevator should show up in no time.
How do you press it? Okay, that's the action button. Yeah, I'm gonna get so confused with the control mapping compared to original Metal Gear.
Look at the radar! It's picking up the DARPA chief. He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him!
Ah. Alright, we got a ration. I've been to the other side of that. There's really nothing there. No, I don't want to answer that call. It's gonna tell me the things I know. It's just I need to remember what button does what. Alright, let's go over here. Ah. Snake, don't look at this.
Kind of damn cold. I hate Alaska.
The way Snake's just
Boy,
like,
oh boy. That woman is built all right.
alright, just nothing here. here's Meryl. Meryl. I always pronounce her name wrong.
A woman. Not him.
Obviously. Now this should be it.
Huh?
Who's that?
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent in here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
Yeah, that's not gonna be good.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for the keeping of dismantled
See, Meryl looks
They
a
shouldn't
lot
have
prettier
access
in
to a
this
missile.
than the 8-bit
That's
face.
the official story. Got it. We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A truly historical weapon.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear? It can't be.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
I had heard that the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between Armstech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data, and then proceed to mass production. If it hadn't been for the revolution.
Revolution?
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex?
Metal Gear Rex.
Metal Gear Rex, the code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping nuclear weapons.
Hey, shut up in there, will ya?
Like he's like. See, that's a bit over the top. He could have just hid in the corner. Or just beside
But
the
I
door.
thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL. Yes, of course. There is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes. Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker, the president of ArmsTech?
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But... they found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
Is she sweating?
If they
Oh,
find
because of all
out
the
Baker's
pull-ups she was
password...
doing. Or,
Yes.
curl-ups.
They'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by ArmsTech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that...
Yes, you can stop the launch.
That card key.
So where are the card keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement?
I heard the guards say they moved him into an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes. They cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a
everything's
different
pretty much
color?
exactly the same.
Here, take this. It's my ID
Oh,
card.
I'm gonna comment on this.
It'll
That's
open
actually
any
much
level
better
1
here
security
than
door.
the original version.
It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as a transmission medium. As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So, does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon? What is it?
Huh? What's that? Hey, what happened?
I thought Snake is still just standing there, not trying to help. Obviously, he's confused with what's going on, but... And he's dead.
Huh. Dead.
Like, he's still just like... yeah, he's dead.
Naomi, the chief, what happened?
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but...
A heart attack? No!
Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
Absolutely not, Snake. You've got to understand. This counter-terrorist op is security level red. You'll need the highest security clearance to learn the real story.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you, the Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
It's not gonna go as pretty or prettier than this when we get to him. Frozen. I guess I was out playing the cold for too long. Yo, can I pick him up? I don't think so. No.
Don't move! So you killed the chief, you bastard! Liquid? No, you're not. Don't move!
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking.
Nice. I like this part. This is pretty cool. It's like, you sure about that?
Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful. I'm no rookie.
Liar. Your eyes wander. There's no confidence in them. The eyes of a rookie. You've never shot a person, have you?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie!
Here we go.
You're not one of them, are you?
Oh, and I can't even use my rations
that
or
door.
frozen.
You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of
Looks
here.
like we'll be a little delayed. What are you doing? Don't think! Shoot!
Here we go. Come on.
What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie!
I'm telling you, shoot!
Hold up, I'm gonna... Ow! I'll wait for the next group. Aren't one of them supposed to throw like grenades in here or something? No, too slow. No, I wasted a bullet there. So yeah, I like that you can actually shoot him in the head and take him out quicker.
Thanks for the help.
Wait!
They still kept that shot.
Who are you?
Mantis. why he shows up here, though. Just to foreshadow this part of the truth about the DARPA chief.
You fool! You've killed him!
I'm sorry, sir. His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation code.
Boss, I have a good idea.
Yeah, this version of Metal Gear Solid is gonna have some pretty unique scenes like this. It gets more intense, which I like it. It's pretty fun. Damn, wouldn't her hair be like completely flat down, being in a beanie the whole time? Or not a beanie, but the ski mask? I know my hair stays down when it's like long and I put a beanie on.
Just like that.
Colonel, come in. Oh, he does his right here.
Naomi, I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake. The nanomachines are functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psycho Mantis, Foxhound's psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
So, that was Mantis.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so we're on to go find President Baker. Okay, so as I was gonna say, about the hand card. In the original version of Metal Gear Solid, you had to constantly switch to the level 1 card in order to activate it. But now you can literally have anything and just walk through it, which makes it much easier than constantly trying to switch back and forth. So that's something I like better here in this game than the original version. Also, this guy we'll see again, because that's Johnny. I hate when I do that. Alright, so I'm gonna go down to B2. So I'm pretty much gonna try to mirror how I ended my parts on my Metal Gear Solid playthrough. So we're gonna take care of the first boss fight and head out to the snowfield and call that a sesh. Alright, I don't trust this place. I keep forgetting if there's... No, so right here looks pretty safe. Some more C4. Level 5. Alright, no traps. Alright, no traps here. this to this lock. Okay, no. So we gotta do C4. Plastic explosive with remote detonator. Press the A button to set. Press the B button to detonate. Alright, let's see. Okay. Hey. Yeah. Okay. Thermal. All right. So just 2 trapdoors here. Where is? I believe it's right here. Nice. Okay, no traps here. Stun grenades, M9. Alright, that's pretty much it. Avoid that trap. Alright, and it should be like right here. Okay. Right here. Or did I get that wrong? No, I got it right. I will do that. And then now that I have the SOCOM and there's no... Is another thing that I like, that you can take these things out with first person view. Alright, so that's a level 6, and that's a level 4, so honestly I can't do anything here. And my last one. I saw you. Alright, let's do this.
Am I too late? He's alive. You're the Arms Tech president, Kenneth Baker, right? Don't worry. I'm here to save you.
No! Don't touch it!
C4.
Oh yeah, all around.
Right. Touch that wire and the C4 will blow up
Awesome.
along with the old man. So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
And you?
Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver.
He's...
Ocelot.
Patrick Zimmerman.
I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend. This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt Single Action Army. 6 bullets. More than enough to kill anything that moves.
Yeah, do it like the Old West. The Wild Wild West.
Now I'll show you why they call me
Revolver.
Draw!
Let's go. No.
Draw!
Hold up, hold up.
Fighting won't help you. I love to reload. Alright, I'm alive. Let's go.
Damn, he got me. Hold up, I'm trying to avoid like.
Everyone always wants to use the newest, latest technology.
Heh, nut shot. I gotta be careful not to shoot at the wire because I've done that before. Hey! Yeah, I've done it before where I shot at the wire and it blew up the president.
You're pretty good.
Thank you.
Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss. It's been a long time since I had such a good fight, but I'm just getting warmed up.
This part is cool in this version of the game. It's a lot more cinematic.
What? My hand! Stealth camouflage.
He grows for his hand.
Can't you even die right?
I didn't notice that Ocelot knew who that was.
Lucky. We'll meet again. Who are you?
This part's pretty cool.
And like you, I have no name.
And Gray Fox has a different voice actor for this version of the game.
That exoskeleton.
I honestly think it fits better for this character with this voice. Right here, this is cool. This is ridiculous. But damn, it is pretty cool. Stalemate. Will he cut you down first or shoot you down first? I think his helmet would be able to take the bullet though.
Who the hell?
Right. I mean, we know. I know. If you've seen my playthrough of the original version of Metal Gear Solid, we know who it is.
Can you talk?
Who are you?
I'm not one of them. The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time.
They had it.
I talked.
What? Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
He couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
Surgical implants?
Kinda like psychic insulation. Everyone who knows these top secret codes has it.
Even the DARPA chief?
Of course.
But the DARPA chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Are you sure you heard him right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But that's not
anyway,
true.
How did they get your code?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
It looks like he had some fun with you, all right.
He's not human. I tell you, he loved every second of it.
There's a reason
What happened
behind
to your
it, too.
arm?
He broke it.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
You're a funny guy.
Yes, he is.
So, the DARPA chief, is he okay?
Dead.
Dead.
What? It can't be. No, that's not what you promised, Jim. Now you want to shut me up.
Calm down. What's wrong with you? I just told you I was here to save you. I didn't kill the DARPA chief. He had a heart attack or something.
A heart attack? Oh, don't be a fool.
Anyway, the terrorists have both codes now.
Oh, those boys are totally insane. They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree. But what do they really want?
Who knows? Maybe they're like us in the arms industry. Always looking forward to the next good war.
Well, I'm not gonna let these maniacs start a war today. Do you still have the card keys?
Card keys?
To override the detonation code. I heard you had them.
No, not anymore.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists.
No, that woman.
Woman? Who?
A soldier that was thrown in prison along with me.
Prison? That female soldier.
Mm-hmm.
She said that she had just joined up as a new recruit. They threw her in prison because she refused to take part in the rebellion.
A new recruit? Could that be the Colonel's niece?
I gave her the key. Looks like she managed to break out of here, though. I hope she's okay.
I'm sure she is. She's green, but as tough as they come. But how did you know she escaped?
I was in contact with her by codec. Until I was tied up here, that is.
codec.
Yes, she stole it from the guard. If she still has it, you should be able to contact her.
I'm sure she has it. What frequency was she at?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, it's...
On the back of the CD case.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I forgot.
Damn, Snake, we don't need to take it that far.
That's right. It should be on the back of the package.
The package.
Try to contact her.
I'll contact her right away, but tell me, if this doesn't work, is there some other way to prevent the missile launch?
You need to find Hal Emmerich, one of my employees.
Who's that?
The team leader of the Metal Gear Rex project. A genius at engineering, but a little bit of an oddball. If there's anyone who can figure out how to stop Metal Gear from launching, it's him.
The guy who
What if he
created
can't
it.
come up with anything?
Well, you'll have to destroy it. Emmerich knows how to destroy Metal Gear.
Where is this Emmerich?
Well, he's probably being held somewhere in the nuclear warhead storage building. It's north from here. That's where he worked.
I understand, but why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
Oh, you're wrong. The nuclear threat hasn't disappeared. The threat is more real than ever before. The amount of spent nuclear fuel and plutonium is increasing even today. Listen, have you ever seen a warehouse full of nuclear material?
No.
Drums and drums of nuclear waste stacked this high, as far as you can see, because there's still no real way to use it or dispose of it.
So they just close the lid and try to pretend like it'll go away?
Essentially, yes. And they're not even doing a good job of storing it. Many of the drums are corroded, with nuclear waste seeping out of them.
Unbelievable.
Not only that, several pounds of MUF are reported every year.
MUF?
It stands for material unaccounted for. It proves that there's a large and well-organized black market in nuclear materials. Furthermore, since the end of the Cold War, Russian nuclear engineers in particular are out of work with nowhere to turn. In other words, there's plenty of available nuclear material and scientists for making a bomb. We live in an age where any small country can have a nuclear weapons program.
What about the other superpowers?
The Russians and Chinese still pursue a policy of deterrence. Do you see? Complete nuclear disarmament is an impossibility. To maintain our own policy of deterrence, we need a weapon of overwhelming power.
You mean Metal Gear?
Yes.
I like how they show
You know
how
our industry
Metal
suffered
Gear
quite a
Rex
blow
looks
as a
like
result of the
this
cuts in
early
military
the game.
budgets due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing a lot about mergers and takeovers among the big weapons makers.
Yes. And after my company lost their bid to produce the U.S. Air Force's next line of fighter jet, the Metal Gear system was our last ace in the hole. That's why we pushed to have Metal Gear developed as a black project.
Black project?
Secret projects paid for by the Pentagon's black budget. You can avoid a lot of red tape and get a great lead time on your weapons production. And no one can bother you. Not even that bunch on the Military Oversight Committee.
So they show Metal Gear Rex how it looks like this early on in the game.
Bribes.
Just call it the military-industrial complex. Anyway, Metal Gear was going to be formally adopted after the results of this exercise were analyzed.
I don't give a crap about you or your company.
Yes, that's about what I'd expect from a grunt like you. Here. This is what you came for, right?
What's that?
A floppy disk.
An optical disc. It's all here.
Old school.
The main hard drive was destroyed by gunfire. This is the only remaining copy of the data.
What kind of data?
All the data collected from this exercise. Don't play dumb. I know you were sent to get this. I hid it from that sadistic maniac while he was torturing me. They don't know this disc exists. Make sure that you report this to Jim, to your boss. I'll give you my card, too. It'll open up all security level 2 doors.
Nice.
Can you walk?
No. You go on without me. They got my password. They don't want anything else from me.
I have one more question. Who or what was that ninja thing? It looked like you knew something.
That ninja? That was Foxhound's dark little secret.
Dark little secret?
An experimental genome soldier.
You know him?
You should ask Dr. Naomi Hunter from Foxhound. She knows better than I.
Naomi?
You've got to stop them. If it goes public, my company and I are finished.
What? Doesn't Metal Gear use currently existing technology?
Metal Gear itself does, but...
Here we go.
What? What did you do to me? No! No! It can't be! Those Pentagon bastards! So they actually went and did it!
What are you talking about?
They're just using you for...
And he's dead.
What the hell?
I feel the same. So yeah, he always does it on his right ear.
Colonel, are you listening? Now he's dead too.
I have no idea.
Don't lie to me.
It looked like another heart attack, but...
Some kind of poison?
Well, there are lots of drugs that can cause a heart attack in large doses. For example, potassium chloride or digoxin. But we won't be able to tell without doing an autopsy.
Damn.
Snake, I want you and Meryl to work together.
Meryl.
Can I trust her?
More than you can trust me.
And that's saying something.
Get in contact with her.
Snake, there's a lot of electrical interference coming from there. It should be okay if you do burst transmission like us, but normal transmission is probably impossible. Try moving away from that area.
Snake, get a hold of yourself.
Naomi, what the hell was that ninja thing? A member of Foxhound?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. We have no one like that in our unit.
Is that right?
Snake, I'm counting on you.
Alright, here we go. So we're about to wrap this up. We're gonna contact Meryl. Oh, see, so that's why I got confused on my last playthrough on the original Metal Gear Solid, because this was a level 2 here, but in the original this was like a level 4, and I thought I could go through there on that version of the game. Are there people here? Yeah. Okay, this is level 2. I think there's traps. Yes. Okay, how do I crouch again? Here we go. Famous. Isn't there a way to like knock out these lasers? Kevin Gordon. I'm gonna just leave him there. I think it'll be fine. As long as no one else comes. No, we'll go to the top. Yo, we still haven't contacted Nastasha. So you know what? I'm gonna knock these people out. But let me see, can I get them? Damn it, I missed. Ah, stop moving. There you go. Man, that took way too long. Oh boy. Mine detector. Why do I remember a SOCOM suppressor? Let's call
DARPA Chief and President Baker. So now the terrorists know both detonation codes.
Yeah, and on top of that, they both died right in front of my eyes.
Snake, now that the terrorists have both detonation codes, the only way to stop a nuclear launch is to either use the detonation code release keys that Meryl's holding, or
find the Metal Gear chief engineer that President Baker mentioned, Hal Emmerich.
In any case, you should
That was a
contact
weird
Meryl by
pause.
codec. Wasn't her frequency written on the back of the package?
let me call Nastasha because I still haven't. What it? No. We still haven't talked to her yet.
This is Nastasha Romanenko. A pleasure to work with you, Solid Snake.
You're the nuclear specialist that the Colonel mentioned.
That's me. You can ask me anything about nukes that you want. I am also a military analyst, so I have an extensive knowledge of weapon systems as well. They asked me to participate in this operation as a supervisor from the Nuclear Emergency Search Team. I was happy to accept. We must not allow terrorists to get their hands on nuclear weapons of any kind. I hope I can help you to stop them.
You're a tough lady.
Those terrorists are serious about launching a nuclear weapon. The world cannot stand by idly and allow that to happen, and neither can I. Unfortunately, all I can do from here is provide you with information.
Hopefully that'll be enough. Another soldier here wouldn't make a difference anyway. It's good to work with you, Nastasha.
Same here, Snake.
Alright, we did that real quick. What was her freaking frequency again? Okay. No. No.
Who are you?
Yo.
I was really impressed with the way you busted yourself out of there.
The one from the prison?
Oh yeah.
You're the Colonel's niece, Meryl, right?
No, it's not him. Just exactly who are you?
I'm the fool that your uncle sent to this hellhole.
You came alone? Trying to be some kind of hero?
I don't need lectures. You're just like your uncle, you know?
How do you know my uncle?
We go way back.
What's your name?
My name's not important.
Aha. Could you be Snake?
How do you get
Are you Solid Snake?
That's
come
what
to
some
that
people
conclusion?
called me.
The legendary Solid Snake? You? Sorry about before. I wasn't sure if you were one of the good guys.
But I knew you were.
How?
It's your eyes.
My eyes?
They're not soldiers' eyes.
They're rookies' eyes, right?
No. They're beautiful, compassionate eyes.
Just what I'd expect from the legendary Solid Snake. You trying to sweep me off my feet?
Don't worry. You'll land back on them once you meet me. The reality is no match for
Red
the
Dead
legend, I'm
Rasta,
afraid.
thank you for the
I don't
follow.
believe
Appreciate it.
that.
Why did you look so surprised when you saw my face?
Because you look just like him.
You mean the terrorist leader, Liquid Snake?
Yeah. You know him? You're not brothers, are you?
I have no family.
So what's the deal then?
Wouldn't
I don't know.
say that.
Maybe I'll ask him personally. But first, I want some information. You were involved in this exercise from the beginning. What exactly happened here?
I just joined the training that same day.
That's okay. But what is this place? I don't think it's just a nuclear weapon disposal facility.
Boy, oh boy, it's just like them. Nobody's told you anything, did they? Okay. You see, this place isn't really for disposing nuclear weapons.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate
this
it.
base is
Appreciate the
owned and
love.
operated by a dummy corporation of arms tech.
You gotta start
This is a
somewhere.
civilian base?
Right. For the development of Metal Gear.
Colonel.
Foxhound and the Next Generation Special Forces were called here for the test launching of a dummy nuclear warhead.
Why Foxhound?
Because they're a special ops group used to handling top secret missions. They figured they could help keep it all hush-hush.
But they must have been test firing dummy warheads for a while. Why just this time?
I heard it was because this was to be a final test before the formal adoption of the Metal Gear program. That's what I heard anyway.
Sounds kind of fishy. So what do you think the terrorists want?
Sorry, I'm not sure. I was captured with President Baker right after the revolt started.
Oh yeah. That's when he gave you the detonation code override keys, right?
That's right.
Amazing you were able to keep them hidden from the guards.
Well, women have more hiding places than men. Anyway, you met Baker, huh? How's he holding up?
He's dead.
What?
Heart attack. Same as the DARPA chief.
Coincidence?
The chief died from a heart attack
think
too?
not.
Yeah. Was either of them sick or anything?
No. Not that I heard of.
Well, I don't believe in coincidences. Something funny's going on.
Sounds like it. But I have no idea
Oh, you'll
what.
learn, Snake. You will
Me
learn.
neither. Yet. Do you know the person who designed Metal Gear?
You mean Dr. Emmerich? He should be in the research lab in the second floor basement of the nuclear
Classic game?
warhead
Oh, most
storage building to
definitely.
the north.
I just
Second
recently
floor
finished
basement.
playing the
Yeah,
original version,
that's where his
the
lab
PS1
is.
version,
I think they're
and I
forcing
just
him to
wanted
work
to
on
jump
the
to the
nuclear
Twin
launching
Snakes
program.
version and kind of do like a
So they'll
compare
leave him
and
alive until that's
compare and
done
contrast
anyway.
between the two.
And we'd better do
Since it's so
something
fresh in my
before he
mind right now.
finishes.
You're right. In case we can't override the detonation code in time, I need to ask him how to destroy
I still
Metal Gear.
enjoy the original
plan to
version,
take
even
that
though it's
thing on
like
by
very
yourself, Snake?
outdated
It
graphic
won't be
wise.
the first time. How do we get to the nuclear warhead storage where the doctor's being held?
There's a cargo door on the first floor of this building that leads to the north.
What's the security level of the door there?
5. But it's okay. I've got a level 5 card.
Well, I've got to go save the doctor. You should go to the...
I'm going with you.
No way. You're still too green. I want you to hide somewhere.
I'm not green.
I've
Oh, yes, you
completed
are.
although I know what you mean. Oh, you played every single
You
Metal Gear
pause
Solid
for
game.
just
Me
1
too. I
second in front of
played
your enemy, and it's all
MGS1,
over.
this
Good luck doesn't
2,
last
3,
forever.
4,
I don't know what
5,
happened.
Portable Ops,
I just couldn't pull the trigger right
and
away.
what's the other one? Peace
I
Walker.
never had any problems in training. It was frightening to think that
I played
with
all
the pull
those.
of a trigger,
But
I
it's
could
been a while
take
since I've
someone's
touched
life.
all of them.
It's not like shooting targets in training.
I always dreamed of being a soldier. Every day of my life, I've trained my mind and body for the one day when I could finally see some real action, and now
So what now? You want to quit?
I can't quit. I can't allow myself to quit now.
Listen, you're not normal if you don't feel something the first time you kill. Killing without guilt produces more carnage. In a war, all of mankind's worst emotions, worst traits emerge. It's easy to forget what a sin is in the middle of a battlefield.
But this isn't a war. It's a terrorist action.
You're just a little jumpy from the combat high. The adrenaline in your bloodstream is starting to thin out. Just take it easy.
But I learned all about Combat High at the Academy.
We'll talk about it later. For now, just think about keeping yourself alive.
If I get out of here alive, I'll think about that other stuff.
Okay. Let me try to say this another way. Stay the hell out of my way.
You're a real bastard. Just like my uncle said.
I love that word, bastard.
I told you, the real me is no match
They're
for
a
the
must-have in
legend.
a collection. Oh, most definitely. Like,
Looks like
these
you were
are
right.
cemented classics.
Okay, Snake. I'll be a good girl.
We'll link up after I grab the doctor. Hang on to the key until then.
Got ya. But listen, I know this area better than you. Call me if you have any questions.
Be careful, okay?
After I open up the cargo door, I'll contact you.
Alright, let's do it. Yeah, they're definitely a must-have in a collection. You know what I would like, even though it's a high impossibility now, especially with what happened with the director Hideo Kojima and the Konami. What would I definitely love to have is another like prequel game, but with the members of Foxhound, like them like doing stuff together, because obviously they're like a unit that have been working together for a while. Obviously we take them all down here, but you know, Psycho Mantis, Decoy Octopus, Revolver Ocelot, Liquid Snake, Vulcan Raven, Sniper Wolf. Like, it would have been so cool to have like a prequel game with them, like first meeting each other, you know, kind of like an origin story of how these guys, like, you know, got recruited, and then see what kind of crazy stuff they got into. That would be like a pretty cool concept to have a separate, you know, own spin-off game. But again, I definitely would want Hideo Kojima to man the helm for that, but with what happened between him and the company, it's a high impossibility. But one could dream. Alright, oh crap, I forgot these guys are still looking for me.
Just imagining things.
Alright, Red Dead Rasta, take care. I'm actually gonna end the stream very, very shortly. But I really appreciate you coming on through and chatting with me for a bit. And I really appreciate the follow. I hope to see you on the next part of my Metal Gear Solid playthrough or any of my other streams. So again, shouts out to you, Red Dead Rasta. Have a good one. Alright, I think they're gone. No, that's locked.
Nothing here.
Okay, what is this? Stun grenades? Wait, what the heck is this? Alright, I'm gonna wait for that camera to pan. Ah, she's already back.
Snake, I unlocked the cargo door for you.
Thanks. Where are you?
Where I can see ya.
Don't move around.
Of course,
too
right.
much.
Of course,
Don't worry.
right when I
I'm
step out.
disguised in this enemy uniform.
You won't be for long with the way you walk.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Listen, Snake. The cargo door is like an airlock. It's equipped with infrared sensors. Be careful. If an intruder is sensed, gas is released.
Gas?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll meet at the nuclear warhead storage building.
Oh, of course.
Wait. You said you'd stay put and be a good girl.
I changed my mind.
Don't get careless. That's when things always turn sour.
Sorry, but this is the only way I can figure whether or not I'm cut out to be a soldier. I gotta get my hands dirty.
These guys are professionals. You're gonna get yourself killed.
See you there.
Alright, here we go. But that guy's still asleep. Yeah, they're snoring pretty loud. Okay, I can get down here. Oh, here we go. That's what I thought. Aha! Here's a suppressor. Alright. Okay, where is the SOCOM? And then here's the suppressor. Yeah, buddy. Sweet. Alright, that's pretty much all we can do.
careful, Snake. That airlock is set with infrared sensors.
What is it?
You probably can't see them with your naked eyes, but there are infrared beams coming out of that wall. Touch any one of them and the doors will seal off and the place will be flooded with poison gas. Somehow you've got to get through without setting off those sensors.
Okay, guys. So just like in the original Metal Gear, there's actually a few ways you can do this. But in this specific version of Twin Snakes, there's actually a much easier way. But let's talk to these people to see what kind of advice they can give us.
Snake, that room is set with infrared sensors. You should be able to see them if you had some smoke. Cigarette smoke or something.
Sorry, but these are smokeless cigarettes.
You mean those cigarettes that are designed to cut down on secondhand smoke? Oh well, don't worry. If you blow the smoke in the direction of the infrared sensors, you should be able to see them. That was a good idea, bringing the cigarettes. But don't smoke too much. Cigarettes make you weak in mind and body. They're bad for you.
Let's see what Naomi has to say, because I know she'll probably get pissed that...
It looks like the place is protected by infrared sensors. Somehow you'll have to make it past the beams. You need to take out the control unit of the IR sensor to stop it working.
See, that's the new method we can do here.
You should be able to see a panel with a blinking green light. That's the control unit. Destroy the control unit to knock out the IR sensor. Try firing a weapon at the control unit. The tranquilizer gun won't do the job, though. If you destroy all the control units, the IR beams will switch off. If you can still see IR beams, you haven't knocked out all the control units yet.
Let's use the cigarettes. I want to see how it looks. Yeah, right there. There's actually a much easier, simpler way. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Bam! Done. 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 Can I get it from here? Can I get it from here? Done. Sweet. Bam, bam, thank you, man. Alright, let's hope it doesn't start the cutscene right away. Okay, so yeah guys, we're gonna call this a session 4, part 1 of Metal Gear Solid, the Twin Snakes. I'm gonna try to do my best to like mirror how I end my original Metal Gear Solid playthrough parts. I know for sure I ended part 1 right here, so we're gonna call this a session for here. So that'll be it. If you're watching on YouTube, remember to like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more of my gameplay content. And if you want to watch me play live, I'm live on Twitch. Link will be in the description, as well as my social media, Twitter and Instagram. Twitter is when I tweet out when I go live, what games I'll be playing, yada yada yada. Again, links will also be in the description in the channel. And until then, I will see you guys next time. Alright, peace out guys. Bye.